There are many aspects to a construction project and a lot of moving parts. In order to ensure a project gets done on time, make sure you are in control of the cash flow of your project. It is imperative that you maintain control of your cash flow. If you do not, you will never make it to the final stage of your project. Here are 5 tips, which can help you to understand how to manage your cash flow. Understanding cash flow management. Cash flow management is the act of monitoring expenses and income to control the flow of money into and out of an organization. It involves analyzing your construction company's current cash flow reports, your projections for future cash flow, and basing business decisions on this information. Cash flow is the pocketbook of your business. When you examine the cash flow of your business, you chart when and how much cash comes in, and when and how much cash goes out. The timing of these transactions might significantly impact your company's financial condition at any given time. Tip number 1. Implement sound accounting and financial practices. Every construction firm requires the proper accounting reports and financial records in order to determine where their cash flow is healthy and where it requires assistance. Ultimately, you cannot manage what is not measured. It is not sufficient for businesses to know how much money they have in the bank. You must be able to swiftly determine how each project on your books impacted your overall cash position. Tip number 2. Know your customer. You want to collaborate with owners or contractors who can process your paperwork, approve completed work, and pay promptly. Check the creditworthiness of your prospective client by obtaining a financial statement, a Dun & Bradstreet report, or at the very least, references from contractors who have previously dealt with this owner. You need confirmation that they have the financial means to compensate you for the services rendered. Tip number 3. Negotiate advantageous contract conditions. Ensure that the payment terms and timing are favorable to your organization. You desire a billing schedule that reflects the upfront expenses of project mobilization, such as payment for supplies upon delivery to the job site, as opposed to when they are installed. Work with your vendors and subcontractors to plan their payments either on a paid-when-paid basis, or within a few days of the anticipated receipt of funds from your clients. Try to reduce retainage as the project advances, or phase it out using performance bonds. Tip number 4. Be aggressive in payment collection. You desire to reduce your accounts receivable to 40 days or less. Ensure you have all the necessary documentation and present it to the appropriate individuals to avoid payment delays. Do not hesitate to request payment for work that has been finished, inspected, and approved. Tip number 5. Close out the project. It can be challenging to conclude a job and receive final payment. Effectively managing the final punch list helps expedite the final payment and prevent reductions in retainage. To conclude, cash flow management is one of the most important aspects of running a construction company, which is why we want to share with you some of the best ways to ensure that you never find yourself in a cash flow crisis. These tips can help you manage your cash flow for all your construction projects.